Hello Barley Close. As of the 1st of June, reception Year 1 and Year 6 children may be returning to us. Our key worker children will still be in attendance. To make sure everyone stays safe, we have put a one-way system around the school which has been clearly marked by yellow markers, arrows and signs to tell you the way to go. Entrance into school will just be from the main entrance or the Stockwell Drive entrance. Exit will be onto the Laurels side pathway or the side gate by Iguana class. You will need to follow the route around for everyone's safety. If you have to go to the office and cannot phone or email, then you will be directed up the steps along to the side of the kitchen between the out of school club, where you will need to wait in the 2-metre marked boxes that we will have in place. The side window of the office will be open for you to talk to members of staff if you need to get in touch with us. We do ask that you email or phone as much as you possibly can for everyone's safety. If you are in reception Year 1, you will enter via the side pathway as you would do normally. Reception Group A will be entering the building via this door, which will be open for you at the start and the end of the day. Group B and Year 1B will be using this entrance that you would normally do so. Reception B will need to walk along to the left to the end classroom. Year 1B will be walking up the ramp and your room will be on the left hand side. To then exit, you will need to walk back to the side of the swimming pool onto the main playground. This is the only way round to exit out onto the path by the Laurels or round by Year 4 to the front of the school. There are arrows clearly marking the route. When you get to the top of this pathway, you can only turn right unless you need to go to the new build, which is where Year 6 will be. If you turn right, you will be able to walk onto the main playground or follow the path along past the Year 2 classrooms. One of our key worker groups will be in Lion class. Please respect the social distance of other people dropping off and collecting their children at this time. Here is the door that the key worker group will be entering in through. This is the door that the other key worker group will be entering through. As you walk along here, if you then need to exit the school site, you can walk up the steps on your left onto the path that leads to the Laurels. You will only be able to turn right. If you turn right here, you will continue to walk past the rest of the Year 3 and 4 classrooms down to the gate here, where again you will only be able to turn right to exit. As you can see, it clearly says exit only onto this pathway, and here, as I've said, you will only be able to turn right. The Laurels top gate will remain shut, however you will be able to access the field and the car park by walking through the field. Here is the Laurels pathway that goes down with the arrows clearly marking your route. To your right is the other gate that you will be able to exit the school site from. These are the only 2 exits from our school. These arrows clearly show to walk back through, where in a moment you'll be able to turn left down the ramp to enter into the staff car park and the front of school. If you have to enter through Stockwell Drive, you'll be able to walk along here and follow the path up. The pathway takes you up past the new build and then past where the key worker children will be. If you need to access reception in Year 1, you will need to walk through the site, turn right and follow round the front of the school for everybody's safety. These are the classrooms. They will look very different going through. All the tables have been set up so there is around 2 metres between each child. Each child will have their own desk where you will be sat at the same desk every single day. These are the steps going up into the back of the new build, which clearly show the arrows of the direction you need to walk up. And outside each classroom door there is a box which will tell you where you can get to. If you are in Group 1A, this is the entrance that you will use to enter your classroom. The reception children will be using all their outdoor facilities, however the equipment will be fenced off as this cannot be cleaned adequately on a daily basis. This is the ramp that year 1s will be using. So this is where one of the key worker classrooms will be, as is this door, as we have said. And this is the other key worker classroom they'll be using, with a clear area where you should not come into. This is a stop sign for the office where you will need to wait and where one person can then step into the yellow box. This avoids people congregating in the main entrance way. But as we have said, please try and email or phone. We won't be able to administer medication at this time. If your child is not well enough to come to school, then you need to keep them at home. The school field has also been fenced off so that each bubble, each group, will have their own area of the field where they will be in at playtime and lunch times. Some areas will not be able to be used as the tyres and the sheds and the equipment will not be able to be out at this time. Football and other games that the children are usually used to playing will also be not happening. You will still have to socially distance when you are within your group. We are really lucky that we have a huge space, but as you can see from the weather here, we do not have much shade. So please make sure that you have sun cream on before you come to school, as the adults in school won't be able to reapply it for you. You have plenty to drink and that you have a sun hat that you can wear at all times. You can see that the field is being divided up. The outdoor play equipment, including the challenge and the wooded area, will be out of bounds. Here is another one of the classrooms that we'll be using. As you can see, they're all set up in a very similar way. All the reading books and usual equipment that we have out have also been put away to keep everybody as safe as we can. Mr. Savage will be in every lunchtime to anti-back and clean all the high-touch areas. At the end of every day, all surfaces and chairs will be cleaned by our cleaning company, and every Wednesday when the school is closed to everyone apart from key worker children, we will have an extra deep clean in place. Here is one of the Year 6 classrooms. When in this you can see the packs, which we'll have a look at later on. These are the Year 1 classrooms. Again, you can see how they've been set up with a maximum of 15 children in each one. Here are the packs that the children will have on their desk, one pack per child with all the equipment that you will need in one place. Hopefully that video will help you understand what the school will look like when you come back, our new normal. We all need to help keep each other safe, so we all need to follow the new rules that we will have in place. Yes, it will be very different, but hopefully we can all work together for everyone's safety. We don't know whether the year groups will be coming back. We don't know whether by the 1st of June things may have changed again. But either way, we are planned and we know what our school will look like. Next week is half term, so keep staying safe and we will be in touch soon.